remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Defense, let's go. Check, 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 check. Tight go, tight go, tight go. Wide, get wide. Big dash. Here we go. Kill.
12, fellas, here we go.
He's
Two. I got you.
He's coming, double up. 57.
Hey, wahoo! White.
57.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Kill.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Let's 57 run. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the
12, fellas, here we go.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Gun.
Banjo.
21. I got you. Hey, orbit. Hey, gun.
I got him.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Got his target, Samuel. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3 and out.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Hey, check. 21. Hey, Steve 6.
57. Ready?
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. This is Coleman with a grab. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that, but you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
Protein spill.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
11. Hey, gun. I got it.
Hey, Mike's 50.
Hey, Haywood.
Hey, Mike's 50. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day.
13.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, 51 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. after the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Come on, 15 running. 15 running. I don't think you got it, son. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. Rush. Ball trot. Let three.
Murray now on first down. He finds Hopkins complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
Check. Check hot route. Hot. Whip.
Here's Murray from midfield. Escaping the pressure right. On the run. That's caught inside the 20. It's a gain of 35. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On first and 10, here's Murray. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a first and 10. A running play here on second and 13.
Here we go. 180!
You want this?
6! 1, Omaha.
57, Mike 57.
Go!
Just like that.
I got you.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack.
1, Omaha. And Alpha.
Check Mike 57.
Hey, gun. Get hot.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. These two teams all tied after 1. And they'll send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here's Dorsett. He will not go down.
Have to retape those ankles.
A great return there of 22 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, first and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Flushed out right. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And between the last two plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Here we go. Here we go. Henry, 54. Yeah.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
The people that's on here.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was it?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Garoppolo looks to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory.
He thought I was going to blitz, so he thought that was going to be open.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
I commented. Let me just turn the fucking comments on real quick. Never thought I'd sit, watch, and play Madden so I can see.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And he can't get rid
God,
of it.
I had
He's
to
taken
tell you.
down. Nick Bosa in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have...
Turning the comments on, bro. Y'all don't dip on me.
It's a lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts.
I ain't gonna lie, he don't even
So
suck, bro. Decent. Play
step
smart.
aside.
He don't suck at all.
Coming up now on a
Just
2nd
play
and 15 following that sack.
Try to base the line so I don't know what D,
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Dorsett's got it. That'll pick up the first
I
down
don't know.
for
Every time I
Seattle
play with
on a
Kyler
gain
Murray,
of
y'all always
18.
throw good like this.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first
I'm
down.
gonna throw it to D-Hop right here, no matter what. Hopefully he used her in that safety over there. Oh, he used her dog right there.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice.
Every time I play somebody, they want to drop everybody in coverage.
Second and 10 now from about the 32.
That's like eerie.
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to Coach Jonathan Coachman in
I came up there, bro. When I came up there, nobody wasn't up there. So
opening weekend in the NFL.
Please be in the cover 2. Please be in the cover 2. Okay.
Throwing is Murray on third down. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, my
And he's
God.
taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now a second timeout called for by
he about to turn the ball over right, but I bet I get the ball before this happens.
And talk over what to do next. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on fourth down. It's Jason Myers. From the right hash, this from 48.
Oh, I'm sad as hell.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Good.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
I'm not letting the run get off on me ever in Madden. My Madden life ever.
In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
He really don't know what to run right now. I can't believe I drafted Grant Delpit.
The last one got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now here's Goodwin with it on the jet sweep.
Bobby.
A gain of 3 last play this time.
He really don't know what to run, bro. He desperate as hell right now.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline.
I just won the Super Bowl in this league. I ain't gonna blitz like that right now. We'll do that just in case he's smart. Know how to beat cover 2. Oh,
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. He finds Coleman. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. They'll run with Coleman on first down.
I'm letting him score.
And touchdown.
I'm letting him score just so I can get 7 again this half.
50 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
He gonna come on to cover 3. I'm about to run the cover 3 beater touchdown D-Hop.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you Try and score when given the opportunity.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what defense he in.
Here's Murray.
Oh, he just did some illegal shit though.
Flush to his right.
He gotta rush 3. Commissioner, you see that? He gotta rush 3 people, don't he?
Sack to 227-pound linebacker Quan Alexander. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
I don't even know no
stop
other
it with 19
formations
seconds
in this
to go in
playbook.
half number 1. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Forced out to his left.
Whoa.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
That boy Murray sucked. See, Russell Wilson, he never threw no damn passes like that. I traded Russell Wilson for Kyler, obviously.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play.
I'm gonna pop his ass at Bobby.
We'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. He's got a 1st down and inside
he almost scored.
And finally down at the 36-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Dang, Kyler, I gotta hurry up and get Kyler good,
to
bro.
begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the 2nd half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was an excellent click on him.
You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect.
No cap. He could have picked that.
Penny, a 1st down carry. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
They got a
The
squad,
second
though.
half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From just shy of midfield, Murray rolling to his right. And he goes down, but
Good pass, Kyler.
inside the 25. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception, but not on that one. Everything came together and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
To throw again on 2nd down, Murray. Buying time to his left. And
That's so sorry,
out
bro.
of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
I'm so scared to throw this ball at Sean.
Oh,
what the fuck? That was a dud!
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow Incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points.
I just did some bull. I might lose this game.
Without making excuses, you have to figure that this rain has had an impact now on both of his missed field goals.
It's one of those situations really difficult to practice for and tough to prepare yourself against. It's just a whole different animal kicking in the rain, and we've really seen him struggle.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, gun.
They will run again with Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now here's Goodwin with it on the jet sweep. And now off to the races down the right side.
Yeah,
Touchdown. As his guys are able to regain the lead. Gold to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Murray now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. First down, Murray. Wide open receiver complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Murray now on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Bosa, his 2nd sack of the night. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
He's checking crack.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Kill.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Now he'll escape to his left. Complete to Dorsett. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
To throw on third down, Murray. He's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but it's still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, twisting away. And now hang on here. The door, can you hear it? It's a little open.
Or is that the squeaky hinges that I'm hearing right now? Yeah, the door.
Is that too high pitch?
No, not at all. The door is open a little bit. It's almost like when you told those horror stories on the camping trip, right? And now, look out.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit different look on the game at this point.
Big momentum swing here in the 4th on the punt fumble. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And it's a touchdown. A little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, 1-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Don't get nervous. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Alert 3. Alert 3. Hatchet. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Check.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium. In these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Coleman. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Well, I've never seen this one. It's 2nd down, and the punt team is out there. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Good coverage there holds them to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays. Oh, this hurts.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. Pressure comes and down he goes. D Ford in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray now in desperation. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Murray now to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
He's checking. Crash. Switch it. Back. 56, the mic, boys, 56.
Throwing on 1st down. Murray being chased out left. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Under 10. Say. Watch that.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Undercrunch. Check the hot read.
Check.
Check. Go on. Crunch. Alert flare. That's the one.
On 1st and 10, Murray steps away to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. They'll keep it on the ground. Coleman. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Switch.
They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. So they bring out their punter, standing just outside his own goal line. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Murray, one final try. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for our visitors, it'll be a happy trip home as they start the season with a road victory here on a Monday night. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.